to try to help me. It didn't work.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode brought to us by Cookie this week. In the Army Now, here on Downright Annoyed with Movies, and I think that the name of the show is apt for this episode. So, once again, I am joined by the usual cast of characters, and I will let them all introduce themselves, starting with Mike.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike from Downright Nerdy podcast, and my computer decided it wanted to update right before this show. So, coming to you from my back patio. I know it's not cigars and comics, but I need something to do to keep me entertained through this episode because, wow, in the Army Now. I think Pauly Shore has the largest forehead in Hollywood.
We have a guest.
Thank you, Mike. It looks like Ken made it. But first, we'll let Cookie introduce himself since this is his cross to bear this week.
I promise I won't cut you out.
Jackson might, though. Hey, guys, I'm Cookie from Just a Little Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to this crappy film that I thought was going to be a great, awesome adventure, but it really was not. It was garbage. It was complete garbage. I thought it was like as a kid, I loved it, but now, yeah, not so much. But yeah, you guys can find me at Just a Little Podcast on Instagram. I'm also doing a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, the whole 9 yards. So catch me on that as well.
All right. Thank you, Cookie. And Ryan?
Hey, guys, it's Ryan from the Fake Nerd Podcast. I don't have nostalgia goggles because I never saw this movie when it came out, and I'm glad because, boy, oh boy, you want to talk about, I want to watch Surf Ninjas again because you know what? No, thank you. I was going to do a whole bit before this. I didn't have enough time. I was going to do a whole bit where I was going to put a courthouse in the background and wear a suit and put Cookie on trial, but I didn't have enough time.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to.
No,
so
you'll
bad.
you'll get another opportunity to do that, Ryan.
True. Hey, bad movie. I'll talk about my podcast at the end. Let's talk about this bad movie.
All right, Ken.
Things that are less painful than watching this movie. The time I thought I ruptured a disc lifting a 100-pound medicine ball and probably breaking my large toe falling down 2 flights of stairs were less painful than watching this movie. So
Don't forget watching Enduring Love. Also,
honestly, Enduring Love was better than this movie.
That's saying something for Ken too, man.
Yeah, Ken
that's
hated
saying something
because I hated that movie, but I hate this movie more.
Yeah. So we watched the 1994 Pauly Shore comedy, In the Army Now. It's about a couple losers who work at like an electronics store, lose their jobs, and they decide that because the Army will pay them like $2,500, that they'll join the Army.
Can we just call this what this movie is? This is just Stripes, but not good.
It's horrid.
This is a carbon copy of a great movie with none of the talent, none of the fun,
or writing,
or directing. And the guy who directed this movie is actually a decent writer, and then he became a director, and then he made this. And I'm like, boy, you should have stuck with writing. What'd you do? Why'd you do this?
Can I just say real quick? Ryan, thank you for putting us onto the YouTube thing because I didn't want to rent it for $3.99. But I honestly like I was looking at the view count on there. I think we're the only viewers that's ever clicked it in the past few years.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? It only goes up to 240p, which was fine. I think that quality should match the quality of the movie. So
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a joke. This is one of those comedies that doesn't have jokes.
I'll tell you.
No,
I think
it's
there's
like
terrible.
It's
I think
like
there's
he's
one.
be like camel.
I've seen camel toe before, but this is ridiculous.
Oh
And this
god.
is a PG film. That's the crazy part.
What?
This was It was rated PG.
Yeah.
Dude, there's an entire scene where Christine or whatever her name is like, I'm gonna undress you and do the nastiest sex you've ever seen. And I'm like, this is a kids movie? What are you talking about? Get out
Is
of
this
here.
before
PG.
Tank Girl or after Tank Girl?
Oh God, I hope.
That's a good
before.
call right there.
Oh, I recognize her
'Cause
voice.
I can't believe they
immediately.
let her have that movie if this was first. So
Well, she also was in League of Their Own, I believe.
That's
She was
true,
the
yep.
sister.
Yeah.
I don't think she's bad. I just think it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
David Allen Greer is boring as shit in this.
Dag. I love
Well,
Dag.
this is the movie that broke his career, I think. So,
Yeah, I think it
Hey,
broke
Andy.
pretty much everyone in this movie's career. It broke my life.
Tank Girl was 1 year after this movie, so they probably filmed them around the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
honestly, guys, this might be
man,
an
senior
8-minute
year.
long episode because I really don't have anything to say
All right.
about this.
I think
But
there's
go ahead
one.
if somebody
There's
can
one
save it.
joke that did not make me laugh, but it's the closest to actually, I think, being a joke. And it was at the very, very, very end of the movie when there's the two guys who look like the main characters, and they're like, "Hey, man, what if we sign up for the army? It's $2,500. What's the worst that could happen?" I'm like, "Oh, there's an attempt." I didn't laugh, but like, I see it. I see you. That's it. Everything else was just Pauly Shore doing what he does. Real quick, why is Pauly Shore famous?
He was
because
like
his
an
mom
MTV,
owned the Comedy Store.
He was
Oh.
an MTV VJ in like the late 80s, and he got picked up
Because his
to do
mom
a
owned the
couple
Comedy
movies.
Store.
Yeah.
So,
he like
oh,
he
man.
had honestly, it's been years since I've seen it, but I think Son-in-Law is actually good. I
Okay.
might be
That's
wrong,
that's a decent movie.
but I
yeah.
think that one like has a heart, and like everyone else is more normal, so that he has a little more. Him and Andy Dick. It's just like they don't play well off each other because they're the same person. They're just annoying, stupid sounding people. Like I couldn't. Oh, it was
Andy
terrible,
Dick.
man.
Andy Dick. I don't like Andy Dick at all. Also, he's one of the grossest dudes in Hollywood. So
Yeah.
like, just any
Yeah.
seeing him in the beginning of his career, I'm just like, wow, you really haven't evolved as a actor or a person or anything. You're still taking gross moves.
Is he the one that makes out with horses? Which one is that?
Probably. Sounds.
I think
like
it was
sure.
like green something.
He's like a male Kathy Griffin. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's got a really, really bad reputation in Hollywood.
Somewhat
Everybody thinks
male, I
he's
should
Green.
bad.
Dan Green? No, Andy. No.
Tom Green.
Tom
Green.
Green? They're around the same.
They're about the
era.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the same
Yeah, but
style.
Tom Green's
Tom Green's
intelligent though.
Tom Green's funnier though. He actually
Yes.
has some
Yeah.
talent, I think.
But Cookie, what do you have to say for yourself? Come on, just talk for
I'm
5
sorry.
minutes.
I'm sorry. Just that's all I can really
think-
just say. Is just I'm
This
sorry.
is just an apology.
This is what I think happens when Cookie's name gets picked on the wheel. He closes the computer and he starts laughing and he runs into the room to tell his wife, "You can't believe what I'm going to make those guys watch next."
Yeah. He has a secret like reality show where it's just like punking his friends, and it's like, watch what
Right.
my friends watch this week. I'm like, oh boy,
I'm
we're
sorry.
getting punked.
It was bad. It was really bad. I don't know what I was thinking.
Now you know my terrible secret.
Well, again, you watched this when you were a kid, so there's some nostalgia there. If I watched this as a kid, I personally, again, I didn't see it as a kid, but if I was like between 6 and 15, I still don't see anything that I would like about this movie. You know what I mean?
Like one of the, it's like the Dumb and Dumber effect. Like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of dumb people walking around.
I guess.
I guess, yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, oh yeah, he's in the army and he can't do a push-up.
Yeah,
Or
but
he-
Dumb and Dumber's hilarious.
It is that. I mean,
Like, you know what I mean?
But like I said, but like Ryan was saying earlier, this is just a ripoff of all the great duo dumb movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even
God.
his movies before this, like Encino Man and Biodome, I haven't seen those movies in a long time, but I remember liking them a lot more than I like in this movie.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one just feels like a big misstep in every way. I'll find the director, but this dude actually wrote some good stuff, and then he directed this movie, and I'm like, where to go? Where's the talent? How did this
Yeah.
happen?
It's an abomination. Ken bailed, it looks like, maybe.
He hated it that much.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the plot is they end up being water boys for the army. They're like the water purification team, and there's like this ongoing thing about how what's his name's Pauly Shore's dad was like a water expert of some
A
sort.
pool guy. He's a pool man.
He's a pool guy. Yeah.
Ken
okay, so
is
that's
having
funny.
computer problems, he says.
Okay. So yeah. Apparently, he's a pool guy, and that's funny. I mean, they really like act. Oh, I'm just the pool guy.
They really like lean on that too
Yeah.
for some reason.
I mean, there's a gag in here. Like one of the supposedly they probably thought it was hilarious is when they give Andy Dick these glasses, like Army standard issue, glasses, and they're walking out and he's like, "Oh, you're the only person who has those glasses." And then like Andy Dick walks away and like 20 guys all walk out all wearing the same glasses. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, who thought that this would be funny? Like, who's the audience for this that laughed at this?
It's Cookie.
Hey, to be fair,
naive,
it's
naive
it's
Cookie.
8-year-old Cookie. It's not now Cookie.
True. Okay.
So
Stop defending him, Ryan. Stop defending Cookie.
Listen, children don't know any better. I'm trying to help young Cookie here. Okay. So the guy who directed this, he wrote Beverly Hills Cop and Turner and Hooch, right? And then he directed this movie. And I think Beverly Hills Cop's an excellent movie.
Beverly Hills Cop is a classic, man.
Yeah, and
really
I just it's and the guys, there are 5 screenwriters for this movie. 5. And not one of them has a Wikipedia. they're all
one line I do remember actually that actually kind of got me to chuckle a little bit, is when he's I can't remember exactly when it was, but Pauly Shore's talking to Andy Dick. He's like, it's be all you can be on the weekends. You know, they're talking about
the reserves,
about the reserves, right? And I got a bunch of buddies who are reservists, and that's them and a bunch of my friends that are active or like full duty or something. They always say that kind of thing, like, "Hey, you just part-time hero."
You know, Pauly Shore was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and Joe Rogan asked him why it all ended, his like movie career or whatever, and he cited this movie. He said he went against his agent's wishes by taking this movie. They were telling him not to do this, basically to wait and do something else. Because he had one more movie left, Ryan. You were saying with Disney, and they were telling him to wait. And apparently he kind of thinks this killed his career, and I think he's right, because I don't remember anything after this. Why. There was Jury Duty. That might have been after this.
Ooh.
But
he recently, again, I haven't watched it or anything, but within the last 10 years or so, he had a resurgence at the Comedy Store, because like he took it over or something like that. Like he took it over. So now he had either a reality show or like a YouTube show about him at the Comedy Store that I never looked at, because I just don't care about Pauly Shore. So I'm wondering.
I don't think anyone did. That's the thing.
Good point.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at the comment section in the YouTube video that I watched. Why are there so many people that like this? This movie is one of my guilty pleasures. Now they're watching it. I'm pretty sure I can quote 80% of this movie.
Yeah.
There's nothing quotable in this movie.
No, there's nothing
quotable.
Crazy boy.
Yeah. If you go look at the Surf Ninjas comments are the same, Mike. Like if you scroll down, it's all the cookies of the world who are blinded by their nostalgia, and they all think that. So
I gotta say, I mean, let me ask you guys this. So I think we could pretty much all agree that the bottom of our lists are Mac and Me, Surf Ninjas. Does this hit rock bottom for us for the 20 movies?
Yes,
this does. Even for me, this hits rock bottom. Like
Mac and Me has the wacky factor, and then the Surf Ninjas has at least some of the wholesome family stuff, where they at least it looked like they were kind of trying. At least the main characters were. Whereas this, it just feels like a cash grab. Like poor David Allen Grier. I'm sure that dude just wanted I like that dude a lot, and he could not help this movie at all. He was so bad. Everyone's bad in this movie.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a little dark.
Okay, cool.
You're dark. You're scary. You're scary looking.
It's because I was watching your movies, Jackson. I feel like I should be on a list somewhere.
Did you watch them? Both of them?
Yes. Well, no, just that first one. Oof.
Is it rough? Okay, we'll talk about that.
It's rough, dude.
But
yeah, I won't say anymore. It's rough.
No.
But okay, so I
is that better?
Mike, yep, you're good. You're good. No, so I would say this is probably last place. It's right down there. So Cookie has 2 of my bottom movies. This and Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
Like there's netted. Yeah, everything blows up in unison. Like the whole painting with the laser was just pointless. It wasn't even
right. It's like if you had to do, why the hell are you waiting for the force to drop bombs if you could just shoot a rocket and explode?
Yeah.
So,
right.
I don't know. It's just bad. Do yourself a favor. Cross it off your list.
Isaiah Morales, who is Deathstroke on the Titans DC show. He's also La Bamba, and he's also going to be the new villain in Mission Impossible, the new Mission Impossible movie. He's in this movie, like, it's one of his early roles that I haven't seen, and I like that guy. He's kind of like, I don't know if you can see, he's that guy. He's that guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a great Deathstroke, by the way. He's an awesome Deathstroke. But it's always fun seeing actors that you like 20 years before like you really know them. And he's just, being a military guy, so there's not a lot to his character. But it's always fun seeing young actors. So it's just something.
Hey, so out of curiosity, Ryan, did he replace the guy who played Deathstroke in Arrow then? Or is that a different
separate universe?
Okay,
different universe. Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
I don't know my DC these days.
It's cool stuff.
It's hard to follow 18 goddamn CW shows that are all 25 episodes long.
God, I can't stand them all.
They're terrible.
As someone who watched a lot of them, I don't watch any of them anymore. So.
No, I loved Arrow, but yeah, that's a different talk for a different show. But anyway,
right.
I mean, are we ready for
We still like you, Cookie, if that helps you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Just barely. I'm sure you guys just barely like me.
No, I love
why do we keep this guy on here?
Well, the question is,
Pauly, where the hell is Paul?
Paul
I'm
gonna.
He artificially inseminates and caged animals.
Can I be honest?
Breeding.
Paul's gonna be mad at me.
That sounds more fun than this.
But I'm gonna tell you what he said yesterday. He said to me,
you love your job, so.
He said to me yesterday that, he basically, he's 50-50, might have to work, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really like 25-75 because I'm not very motivated to watch this movie, is what he said.
I don't blame him. In the least.
So Paul, thank you, bud, for making us watch this. But
he's helping sheep conceive right now. So
yeah. Every movie that I've never seen, I want to watch at least once. So at least I haven't seen this before, because otherwise I might have been busy or whatever. But I'm glad I got to see it at least once. So thank you for that, Cookie. Just keep picking movies I haven't seen, then we'll be okay. Because once you start picking bad movies I've seen, then I'm going to take a flight to Florida.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, I think it's time for final thoughts. Grades. Mike, grade for this?
F.
Okay. Cookie?
Ooh.
F.
Ken?
F.
Ryan? F. Okay.
F.
Yeah, I'll give it an F too. So this is a straight F's across the board. This is the worst probably graded movie we've had.
Even Mac and me scored better.
Well, Mac and Me is fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like, this is just... But yeah, anyway, so we have a couple wheels to spin. First, we'll spin...
Hold on, have we talked about Solo Wookiee's crazy love for Pauly Shore?
No, does he have it over here? He loved him. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Solo Wookiee.
Oh, he had to by contract.
So that's not what he said. That's not what he said in that
Joe
Joe
Rogan
Rogan podcast. Yeah. But yes, Solo Wookiee. This is, I think that Son-in-Law is good. Now, I don't know.
I'm going to look it up. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's actually good or if that's just my
It's better than this because he's more Pauly Shore in that movie because he has milk in the cow.
I was gonna say
Carla Gugino's in this. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say it's a good movie, but then you guys really can't take my word for it. Because
I really don't believe anything you say.
This movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that. All right.
Yeah. So all right. So let's do the first wheel here. First is our genre wheel.
Genre.
So far we have, what do we have? We have sci-fi and sci-fi. And what was the other no, was it epics or no?
No, musicals.
Musicals.
Oh, musicals.
So far we have sci-fi and musicals. So I think they're both, or sci-fi needs to get taken
Oh my god,
off
spoof
the list.
movies. So many bad ones.
So here we go.
Oh, terrible.
So
do we have to
genre
specify non-X-rated?
Is action.
Oh, baby, that could be anything. Awesome.
All right. So I know we don't have many people in the chat, but start throwing out action
You got
movies.
Solo Wookiee and you got me in the chat. I think that's pretty much it.
You don't count.
I don't. So Solo Wookiee, give us an action movie, all right?
Give us like 5 action movies.
Yeah, give us a bunch. Just start vomiting them out.
John Wick 1, John Wick 2, John Wick 3.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
The
not spoof movies.
That's the X-rated.
which is Paul on here? Paul's not on here. Everybody who's supposed to be on here is on here.
Yeah, no one's.
Yeah. I'm not
right.
sure if the audience should get two just because we only got one.
That's
too late. We're doing it.
Oh,
Is it happening?
Oh my
No.
God.
It's not happening.
That is hilarious.
That's so awesome.
Your show anymore?
That is fantastic.
All right, Mike,
Jag.
pick a fucking movie.
Are you moving to an Indian burial ground, Jackson? Are you cursed?
I don't know, but that's disgusting.
Did you buy the
Yes.
poltergeist house?
Boy,
Oh,
oh,
that's great.
God.
What do you got, Mike?
Dude,
I really am mad at you guys for not having movies ready. I'm like ready.
no, I have
Just
one ready.
boom.
I have one ready.
Well, you've had like 3 months to think of it.
So, because we watched such a terrible comedy movie, we're going to watch a great comedy movie. Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just glad you didn't pick horror.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I've only seen that 8,472 times, Mike. Thank you. I'll watch it 8,473 times.
heck yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I watch that any
Like,
day.
you
Phil?
experienced it that many times.
We're living in a Groundhog Day situation, so might as well watch one.
That's true.
Pretty much.
That's true. It looks like Comic Man Andy does not like Groundhog Day.
Boo this man!
Boo, Andy. We're gonna have to talk
What?
about that when we record.
Shave that beard.
Yeah. You know who
Well,
I
don't do that. No, you don't
Speaking
want
of
to keep him
Andy,
beardless.
you know who I don't like is Andy McDowell. I think she was a boring actress. Although she was actually kind of good
Isn't
in
that
that.
the only thing she's ever been in?
No, she was
No.
actually this
No,
year.
she's
She
a
was
lot.
in that Ready or Not movie about the
Yeah.
that movie
That
was
movie's good.
awesome. Yeah,
Groundhog Day is the only movie she's ever been
I
in.
think she was in Barbershop too.
Multiplicity with Michael
Keaton.
Keaton.
Oh,
I didn't like it.
Oh,
bad movie.
oh, come on. God, you guys are such haters. Okay, well, hey, everyone, be thankful.
Birdman
that-
was good though.
Be
Hey,
thankful
I got a
that we
question for you
don't
guys.
have
I've
to
been getting
watch
a lot of
another.
slack,
What's that?
I'm going to ask you guys a question real quick. Give me two movies that you think are overrated over the past decade.
From when?
Past decade.
The past decade.
Ooh, baby.
Well,
that's
you already picked my biggest ones, Wonder Woman.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I feel like everybody kind of knows that's not that great, though.
See that
Yeah.
my entire podcast group will disagree with that. They love that movie.
So it's funny, like
I'm gonna say
when
I'm
when
gonna
I
have to say the
definition
last two
of
Star Wars.
overrated
Oh, Jesus,
doesn't
who's
necessarily mean that I don't like the movie. It just means that I thought that the praise that it got wasn't deserved.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick one. Moonlight.
That's a good call.
I didn't like Moonlight that much.
We'll definitely disagree with that one.
That was
I
the
was-
'90s though.
Oh, what was that one?
No,
where
the new one.
they had sex with a fish. Is that
There's a
Shape of-
new one.
No, Moonlight is an original. It's a new thing by Barry Jenkins. It's about a gay black kid in the ghetto growing up.
Right.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought it was a movie with Bon Jovi where he painted the old chick's
was-
house in the moonlight.
No,
I thought.
What was
I
that
thought
movie?
Moonlight.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I thought Moonlight was pretty good. I just didn't think it was like fucking mind-blowingly amazing.
I will say,
Okay.
For being a movie that's about a perspective that you literally never see, it's very emotionally powerful for a lot of people. I will say it's definitely maybe not the best thing ever, but for trying to do something very different, and having it be about ghetto kids dealing with their homosexuality, you never see that talked about, and that's a really hard thing to deal with. So for me, I thought I thought it was really good. I'm all about different perspectives and seeing things that I'm not used to seeing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Oh no,
Ryan,
yeah, no.
I could go film something about a different perspective right now. I mean, you don't usually
I thought
see
it was
turds coming out of a
beautifully shot.
butthole, but I
No,
could
of
go
course.
give it a shot. and
No,
then
of
you
course.
leave
I thought it was beautifully shot too.
No,
Two
but
movies.
It was. That's true.
Ender's Game
Okay.
and Hunger Games.
Mhm.
Hunger Games. Yeah.
Very
Maybe.
overrated.
Maybe.
Both of them.
Games.
The books were terrible.
I enjoyed Hunger Games. I just didn't think it was as good as.
No, it was terrible. I mean, it wasn't like
No, it wasn't terrible.
Books were great though. I will
Yeah.
give them
Cookie,
No.
what do you got? What are a couple
No.
overrated?
I will
movies
say
from
no
the
to that,
last-
Cookie.
What are a couple overrated movies from the last decade so we can make sure and go watch them? Because if you say they're not very good, that probably means they're fantastic.
Mike actually took one from me, and it was Shape of Water.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro, and I don't understand. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent movie. I enjoyed it, but it got way too much praise than it actually deserved, I think.
Okay.
And then I would honestly say Saw.
Andy just clarified that he didn't think that Groundhog Day was hard.
Oh, okay.
That he meant In the Army Now.
Yeah.
You can keep your beard. It's cool, dog.
So reserved for like tampons, only out for.
But I will say that if you want to get angry this week, go watch Mike discuss his top 5 most overrated movies, and when you get to 2 and 3, and you want to jump through the camera and kill him from your couch, you're 2 and 1, I should say.
I got one.
Go ahead and do that.
It's called Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's not the last decade, though.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
No.
You're right.
And the soundtrack was amazing on that, so I can't hate it. The soundtrack was so amazing.
I have Spotify. I don't need that movie.
This was before Spotify.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
This is before you were even thought of.
Don't take that back, Solo.
Solo.
I like the Harry Potter movies. Yeah.
Maybe the new ones. Yes, the new ones are good.
I was really close. I can't believe I forgot because I was planning on getting back at Cookie because I know he hates horror movies. I don't know why I did not pick a horror movie just now.
I was literally gonna say, I was like, let me just not say anything, hoping that he doesn't.
I just forgot.
I was so happy. I was like, thank God.
I'm at the point now where you're right. I have had the same movie in mind for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking that horror has been underrepresented on this show.
It really has.
Yes. So I believe that it's time, and maybe when it's my turn, I'll pick one.
It's got.
Are they making a Human Centipede too?
Jackson, I want the horror movie that you pick to be so disturbing that like it causes you to like have anxiety.
I'm not going to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep.
Days afterwards, okay. Yep. I want Cookie to come on screen just looking just disheveled.
Hold on. Let me ask Cookie a question then. Just horror movies that freak you the hell out. Is it like the slow burn anxiety style horror movies, or is it like the bloody, gory, nasty horror movies? Which ones get you the worst?
Like, it's not necessary. Like, I enjoy some, like The Wrong Turn. I thought that was a fantastic film, and it's definitely a horror movie. Yeah,
okay, I guess
like the psychotic ones where it's like you're demon possessed type of thing, like that right there is like a no-go for me. And I just gave you guys.
We're here, baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna mess you up, Cookie.
I don't know why I said that out loud. I should just kept that in my head. And no, they're all great.
I got so
you should have said you were afraid of the Care Bears.
Yeah. You know what scares me? Paddington.
Yeah,
that's a great film. But
all right, well,
the live action is spooky.
I think this has devolved enough that it's time to say goodbye. So let's all say goodbye, starting with Mike.
Me. Cool. Well, hey guys, thank you guys for not watching this, and hopefully you guys enjoy it a little bit more when we talk Groundhog Day next week on my channel over at Downright Nerdy Podcast. Find us there every week. We're putting out a bunch of content, so make sure you guys check it out. And then after this, make sure you guys stay on this channel because we're going to be talking about Sandman Volume 2, Doll's House.
Woo!
A little bit. And then if you guys want to, after that at 7:30 tonight, I'm going to be going live on my own channel, just talking whatever. No particular topic. Open invite for anybody who wants to come by.
Sweet. Thank you, sir. And Cookie, unfortunately, we have to let him talk sometimes.
Hey, I'll make it short and sweet. Hey, guys, I'm Cookie, just a little podcast. Thank you for bearing through this crappy film. You won't get any more crap from me. I will promise you on that one. Hopefully, from here on out, I'm on the straight and narrow. But you guys can find me at Just a Little Podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, on Instagram, Twitter. I'm actually going to try to get on Twitch. Or Switch, however you want to call it. I'm going to try to get on there to start gaming a little bit because now
hit me up, Cookie.
I'm having a little more free time, so I just bought some games now. I'm excited. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole.
right, and Ryan.
God, that punch is so good. Oh man. Hey guys, Ryan here from the Fake Nerd Podcast. We go live every Sunday, talking about movies, comics, video games, everything pop culture related. This week we're talking about the DC animated universe. We're on part 3, where we're talking about Justice League Dark, Teen Titans, the Judas Contract, and Justice League versus the Teen Titans. Spoiler alert, these are all good movies. This is a good batch of movies to watch. So if you want to watch some good DC animated movies, check out this part. I am personally at DJ Tony Snark. My regular microphone is broken, so I haven't been streaming. But if Cookie wants to start streaming, I can start streaming. We could be friends together. Hell yeah. And the army now's bad. Ah!
Ryan, that mic sounds great. You'd be fine with that one if you can do it.
I'm a ghost now.
And
You're a ghost. Hey, I'm Ken from Pinky's Out Podcast, and you can find us on all the podcasting platforms. And rumor has it we're going to be recording again towards the end of July. We've got the campsite reserved, and it's going to be a doozy of an episode. And I completely agree with Ryan. I loved the Judas Contract for Teen Titans.
Woo!
Great movie. So
sweet. Well, thank you all. I am Jackson with Bored and Annoyed, and find us at boredandannoyed.com. And this week, I believe I'm going to try to get old Ken on the show, since I made him watch a horribly, apparently disturbing movie.
yeah, I think I'm scarred.
Which one?
Okay. What's it called again? I don't even remember what it's called.
Transit or
the
treatment.
Yeah.
Treatment. Okay.
It's like a Dutch movie. It's supposed to be fucked up. It's
Oh, yeah?
like child
They're so evil
abuse or something. Yeah, right. I hear it's good though. I hear it's actually really good, but
it's good. It's
yeah.
I won't say anymore.
Anyways, Cookie, I honestly, man, I hope you keep picking what you want to pick, because it's funny.
Absolutely.
This is I don't give a shit. Like this, whatever. I mean, I'm giving you a hard time, but who cares?
I want to see you wear a tinfoil like helmet and a cape like Butters' alter ego. Butters' alter ego, Dr. Evil.
Professor Chaos.
Professor Chaos.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, he is.
Now we know your
Chaos.
terrible secret.
But hey, thank you all for tuning in. Those 3 of you that did live. Hopefully more people watch it later, but I highly doubt that people are going to be drawn to a In the Army Now review. So I just kind of doubt it. But
People love Pauly Shore.
I suppose that's true. That's true. But yeah, we will see you next week for Groundhog Day.